Hey guys, so I have something really exciting today to announce. Well, not announce, it's just something I'm participating in. So, Christina Sorge and Sarah Scraps have organized an event called Rediscover Your Stash 40 Days of No Spending Just Using on Facebook. So, basically, the challenge is to make a kit from your stash and just use that for 40 days without buying anything. So going on a spending freeze and just using your stash. I don't want to go into too much detail because I might say something wrong. So make sure to go and check out Sarah Scraps' YouTube channel, and she'll direct you to where you need to go to participate. I'll leave the link in the description below. So I decided to make a kit and try to participate as much as I can because May is the month of exams and I don't know how much time I'm gonna have for scrapbooking. But yes, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you my kit, and then I'm also gonna have a layout share when the event finishes. And I will make process videos for all of these, but those won't be uploaded until late June, July, and or August, because I'm organizing something special for my YouTube channel, and that I won't announce yet. It's in a couple of months. So anyway, I've hinted a bit too much there, so I'm going to start showing you my kit. Don't forget to check out Sarah Scraps if you want to participate. So I'm going to start. So first I'm going to show you the papers that I'm incorporating. So there's a lot of tissue paper here. So I pulled out most of my tissue paper. So there's this blue foily tissue paper here. I have this polka dot, the pink one, and a white and gold. So basically what I try to do for this stash kit is incorporate a lot of things that I don't normally reach for, or things that I want to use up. So that is why you might see, so I'm mostly pulling things that I've had for a long time. So this is a silver foil paper, and this is just from Paperworks. I'm not sure what company this is, but I have some of that, and I thought it would work. But I'm pulling both gold and silver because this is quite a big kit, and you never know what I might want to use. So then this is just a scrap piece of this floral paper, and this one has a lot of the colors that are in the kit. So there's this navy, there's blue, there's pinks and greens and yellows, and you're also going to see a lot of black. So I have two main colors, like contrast colors. I have black and navy blue. So I might want to use navy blue on one layout and then use black on another. Of course, I highly doubt I'm going to use both of them together, but because I want to have a lot of options in my kit, since I'm going to be using it for 40 days, I'm just incorporating tons of colors and color schemes and stuff like that. So then this is a cut apart sheet, and this was a freebie from a magazine, which is, let me just get the magazine here. It's Papercraft Inspirations, and I'm not sure if this was the issue that this paper pack came in, but if you buy this from a store, it comes with a what is it called? With like a gift in it. So this time it was a pack of paper. So this is just a cut apart, and some of the phrases are more birthday themed, but I thought I could use some on a layout. And they also have that purple, blue, green, and pink that I am adding, that's in my kit. So then so you'll see a bunch of shades of each color that might not match together, but when you see the kit as a whole, this green could work with a specific pink, and then this green could work with another pink, and I'm probably not going to use two greens on the same page anyway, so I allowed myself to do that. This is just some scraps, and I'm not sure whether, I think this was from Joann's. So there's going to be a lot of scraps in here because I do tend to use my scraps quite a lot when I make a page. So this is a piece from the Stack 8 paper pad that from Die Cuts with a View. And then this is a scrap piece from the same paper pad, and so is this. This now, and this is from the Basic Stack by Die Cuts with a View, and these came from a 6x6 paper pad, and they're just really tiny scraps, but sometimes they're the perfect addition to a page, so I'm trying to use some of those up, so I just threw them in there. And then this is a card, but I thought the colors worked perfectly, so I'm adding it in. This is a cut apart from the Simple Stores 24/7 collection. Now these are from Accessorize, and they're supposed to be used as pockets for a gift, so they close like this on both sides, and you can add a necklace or something, a piece of jewelry in there. So I incorporated this one, and I just really like the pattern, so I added this one and then this gorgeous floral. So I'm trying to go as quickly as possible because this is a big kit and I don't want this video to go on for too long. Then I went through the Amy Tangerine Stitch collection, and I found quite a few scraps, and I mostly have blacks left in the paper pad, so I just pull out all of the black and whites and grays to try and use on this page because that paper pad is almost killed, and even though I love it, I just want to get it out of my stash and move on to something new. Now this is from the Basic Gray Prism collection, and this side doesn't really match. I might use it, who knows, but I basically pulled it for this black side because it might be a nice matte for a photo. And then here are some scraps from the Marquee Love 8 by 8.5 by 8.5 inch paper pad from Heidi Swap. So more black and whites. And then this is from a craft store. I don't know if it was a craft store, but it's from a store in Frankfurt, Germany that my mom bought me. So this was in a paper pad. I have no idea what the store was called. But you're going to see a lot of these. This was an A4 size paper because I don't usually tend to reach for those, even though I have quite a few so that I love. So I try to incorporate some of those. So that is one of them. And then these are from the Amy Tangerine Stitch because there's a pink and that nice green. And then this is from Tiger, and this was also at A4 size. And then this is from the Happy Place Fancy Pants collection, and I only have this piece of paper and another piece of paper left, and there's just a couple of scraps in that collection, so I want to get rid of those. So this paper had a lot of the same colors, so like the blue, the pink, the yellow, so I'll just pull it in. And then I love this paper. This is purple polka dot, and again this is from that German shop, and the back side is this beautiful polka dot, so I could use either side, but I just love this side too much. So you'll see that I tend to keep scraps all together with this paper clip because the way I store them, I don't want them to get mixed everywhere, so I store all of them together, so when I need a piece of this paper, I can see if I have the right size and not cut into another full sheet. So I try to keep all my scraps of the same paper together. So that's a bit of a tangent, but moving on. More black and white. So this again is from the Happy Place collection by Fancy Pants, and also that pink matches, but I just love this paper too much to use the back side. And then this is from Tiger, and this is a black and white, and it's just a mustache pattern. And this is it's a busy pattern, but it's nice for mats and such, so I pulled this one as well. And then this is something I haven't used in a very long time, and I thought it would work well because it's a black and white. And I'm sure I can find pictures to match this because I'm 15, and I have a lot of pictures with friends and like parties that maybe this could work nicely with. So this is like a zebra pattern, and this also was from Joann's. And now this is from another A4 paper pad from Tiger, and this is where the navies come in. All of these were from the same paper pad. So a nice floral and a stripe. And then I have a diagonal stripe with yellow and pink. So I really like that paper. And then this paper with the clouds is just gorgeous. So this again is from Tiger. And these papers are flimsy, but I really do not mind that. So I'm fine with that. And then again it's from Tiger because it was really cheap. We got 40 sheets for I think €4, I think. So I'm fine. It's fine by me. So I really like this paper. And then this again is from that magazine freebie. So this is more of a vintagey feel to it, but it matched the colors perfectly. So I might finally get to use this. And the back side is just some more cutter parts, which I do not like. So this side it is. And then this is also from that same prize pack. It's not really a prize pack, but you know what I mean. So this is a nice pink polka dot. I really like that. And look how well this pink looks with this mint. I just love how that looks. And then the back side is just like this was. It's the cover of that bonus paper pack. See. So that's what I got from there. And it's from Crafter's Companion. Anyway, so this again is from Tiger. I just love this pattern and that color. This is a 28 by 28 inch paper pad from Tiger again. And this is a more thick consistency than this. So I haven't used any of that paper pad yet. So I pulled these two patterns here because I just really like how they look. And then this one brings in a bit of that more of a hot pink. So you'll see some hot pink elements in my embellishment choices later on. And then this is another nice mint pattern. And this is a 12 by 12 and this is from Stack 8. Paper pad from Die Cuts in the View. And then this paper, all these are from the same paper pad. So this one I thought matched really nicely, and I've only used this paper once. I used it as a background once. And I also like to mention that some of these papers I do have duplicates of, so if I find that I need more of it, I am allowing myself to pull in another piece. So there's that paper, and then there's this gorgeous black and white floral that I've tried to use, but I never get around to. So I'm hoping I will be able to incorporate this in my kit this time around. And now I'm just going to show you my paper elements, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to store everything. So I also added in some Project Life cards, and all of them are mixed up, so I'm just going to look through. And these are mostly from the Maggie Holmes Notes and Things, Maggie Holmes Notes and Things Value Kit by Becky Higgins and Project Life, and I'll mention the ones that are not from there. So this one says, it's a nice mint color. It says, sometimes the thing you're looking for comes when you're not looking at all. And then this one is from a specialty pack, and I'm not sure which one it was, but it's a Project Life brand, and it's just a nice, it has a die cut. So then this one says hello, and it has both the mint and pink that's in my kit. This one is a gold with black and white and says be happy. And then I have two of these that have that nice black and white element and gold as well. Trying to spread these out so you can see all of them. And then this one is again the nice mint, and another one with the word cut out, and that is from these specialty pack as well. And then another mint color, you will forever be my always. I love this card. And then another 4x6 black and white with that more of a hot pink. It's not light, but it's not completely bold. It's sort of medium. And then these hearts, this is another card, and I love cutting these hearts apart and using them as embellishments. So I pulled a full sheet and then these two. And these three are the colors that are in the kit, so I probably will only use those. But I didn't want to cut it up and add it to my kit. And then there's this gold one here. And the other side, this is from the specialty pack as well. So the other side is this nice journaling card, but there's the red that isn't anywhere else in the kit, so I pulled it for this glitter gold side. And then this one has that same glitter with a grid where I can do journaling. And this one I could also use the back side because there's that mint and the pink, but I'm a bit hesitant about this reddish pink, so we'll see how that goes. And then I have some doilies. So a white plain white, and then a pink with a white polka dot. I haven't used these yet either, so I thought it would be nice to try and use a couple of those. And then I have this yellow felt piece that I have no clue what I'm going to do with, but I thought I would pull it in. And then I have these butterflies that are just gorgeous that I got from IKEA. And I've been wanting to use them on the layout, but I just never get around to it. So hopefully I will manage to incorporate these on a page. And then this I bought almost a year ago, and this is from Tiger, and it's just adhesive fabric, and it had a bunch of blues and black and navy, so I thought it might be about time I used some of these. So that's all paper elements stuff. So how I'm going to store my kits is I am going to throw all of this in I think it's a 6-gallon Ziploc bag. So I'm just going to throw in all the papers. Yikes, what did I do? All the paper elements into this bag. And they're not in any row because I'm planning on just dumping everything out. As long as they don't get crinkled the way they're thrown in the bag, it's fine by me. So I'm going to put these in the bag. So now that that's all in this bag, I am going to store this in my closet. Now, the reason, so I'm going to sort my kit into sections. So first, the way I scrapbook is I start with pulling papers I want to use and large embellishment type elements. So like that, like doilies and those butterflies. So I'm keeping all of the paper elements or like the base of my layout elements in this Ziploc bag. And I was hoping to keep all of my kit in here, but in different bags, but I don't know if that's going to work. So all paper will stay in this baggie, and I'll just know that if I want paper, it's going to be in here. So here's the papers, and then I'm going to move on to embellishments now. And I'm going to try to go quickly because I don't want this to get too long. Sorry, just flip you. Okay, so I'm going to try to go quickly now and show you the rest of the things in my kit. So I'm going to start with die cuts. So I have the Dear Lizzie Serendipity die cut set, or what's left of it. There is quite a bit left. I have the notes and things die cut. Well, most of them, I left some of them out because they didn't match. These are from the Value Project Life kit, the notes and things. And then I have some of the Amy Tangerine stitched die cuts, and I also have the Happy Place Fancy Pants die cuts, again only the ones that matched my kit. So all of these have yellows, pinks, golds, aquas, mints, and stuff like that, so I just threw them all in here. And then I have some random bits and pieces, like this chipboard piece that's basic gray, my big ideas, these are simple stories, and this is basic gray. And then I also have these hearts from a layout I did about a year ago that I would like to use. And again, there's the green, the blue, and the pink, so I thought I would just throw them in here. Let's see what else. And then I have this flower from the Basic Gray Prism collection, and a couple die cut flowers from a layout I made a couple of weeks ago. What else? Let's see. Okay, then I also have this little plate of flowers, and these are some glittery flowers, and they are from they're from no, I don't know, I got them as a present, but some have a glitter finish, some don't, and I haven't used them yet, so I'm going to try and use some of those up. So I'm just trying to pick them out of this little plate. And then in this little plate I also have some sequins. So I got, not sequins, they're sort of like gems, so there's these all different sizes of gems. But those are not going to be stored with the die cuts. I'll come back to those in a bit. So I'm going to throw all of these die cuts into a little Ziploc bag, and this is just one from IKEA, but you could use any. And I'm just going to throw them all in there. And I know which die cut came from which collection because these are all the die cuts I pretty much have. So I know where they came from. So when I'm done using them, I can easily separate them out back into where they're supposed to go in my stash. So once I go through paper and find the paper I want to use, then when I start embellishing, I'm gonna first go through die cuts and tags, which I'll show you in a second. Actually, I might put the tags in with the paper because I have some pretty large ones. So we shall see. So there's that little baggie that I just zipped all the die cuts that I can just pour onto my desk or flip through them. And then tags. So I have these black tags from IKEA, and there's numbers on the back side of them, but I probably use this side. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left of those. Then I have these 2 black tags again from IKEA. On the back have a craft, but I specifically did not add any craft into my kit, so I won't be using the craft side. And then I have these tags from IKEA as well. So there's the pink with some purple, the blue with the green, so that might come in handy. Then there's these tags. These are from Tiger, and I just found the purples and this mint green, and the back side of these have these cool patterns, so I might end up using one of these. For example, so there's a purple, the blue, the yellow, and some white in there as well. So it's getting a bit, the sun is starting to set, so I'm trying to beat the sun and also not make this video too long. So I could use either side, but I pulled them mostly for this side because this one's a bit too busy and it might be a bit too bold. We shall see how that goes. And then these 2 are travel themed, and I just pulled them because there's that navy, and I am working on my Rome album at the moment, and I have pictures from a trip to Greece for a meet that I had, a swim meet, and my last year's trip to the States that I might document as a travel. But I tend not to do those with travel because we go every year, and it's sort of a routine because we stay with family, and it's more of like an everyday thing, so I really don't get a specific album. Anyway, moving on from tags. So I'm not sure how I'm going to store my tags in my kit yet, so I'll let you know when I decide. Then let's see. Okay, let's do alphabets. So I normally don't pull alphabets into my kits because I don't have too many, but I decided I would just pull some, and I am allowed to go into my stash and get some more if needed. But for example, these are some that I've only used once and I love them, and they're that beautiful mint color that matches everything. So these are the Dear Lizzie Treasure Thickers, and I've also had these in the vanilla creamish color, but those are practically dead. I have to figure out how to use those last pieces up, but anyway, I really want to use some of these. And then these are my go-to thickers, so they're the Wonder Thickers and the Rockabye Thickers. This is just a white foam and this is a black foam. And I have doubles and triples of this one, so if I need another letter that I don't have on these sheets, I can pull it from my stash. And then these are some felt letters, and they have adhesive on the back. They're stickers, so they have, it's just that green color, and I've only used them like once, so I thought it would be nice to try and incorporate them. Now, I don't know what letters I have left, but I think I have all the alphabet still left in there, so we shall see how that goes. So these are going to go in another 12 by 12 Ziploc bag. Oh, it's not 12 by 12, I think it's a 6-gallon. I'm not sure if it's 6 gallons or it's something like that. So these are just going to go right in there. Oh, I also have my favorite Tim Holtz Ideology letters, which I need to get more because I love them so much. And I also just remembered that I am going to include this alphabet sheet. So this is from the Basic Grid Prism collection. So we got the blacks, the yellow, the pink, and then there's both the hot pink and the light pink, and then there's also a nice blue, and there's this orange that I don't think I'm going to use, so this will go straight in there as well. in the Ziploc bag. Now these felt letters I need to repackage somehow. So I'm not gonna add them in just yet, but these will go in here as well. So let's slip these in. Okay, come on, we're in a hurry. Okay, so there's that. Now let's see, let's pull this huge pile of embellishments here and see what's in there. So this is just random embellishments. I went through my basket of embellishments and pulled out, these are mostly stickers. So I'm going to show you what's in here. So there's these paper clips that have the same colors, and I thought I might actually get around to using some of those. Then there's these I've had for ages and I never get around to using them, so I thought it would be nice to try to use some because there's that green, the blue, the pink. This one doesn't really match because of the reds, but everything else does. So maybe I can use a couple of those. So I would basically just pull stuff based on a color scheme, which is why I have these very cute, adorable, puffy stickers of these dogs, and they're black and white, so I'm just throwing them in. I don't know if I'll find a dog picture or not, but they're there. And then this is a sticker book from IKEA, and I love the sticker book. So there's a hot pink, there's a blue, there's a black and white, there's gold. Just show you a full page of these. Okay, that's on a full page. More gold, pink, so it's also summer, so these ice creams and seashell might come in handy. So there's that, and then my standard Tim Holtz Ideology Chit Chat letters, which I might try and find the small talk ones as well when I go to the States, but we shall see. I love these so much. So there's those. Then I really want to try and use up this chipboard set. So this is the Project Life Becky Higgins Inspire set, and there's only a couple of pieces left, and the adhesive on them is not working almost at all, so they're just floating everywhere and sticking onto each other, and it's just a huge mess. So I'm going to try really hard to get as much of these used, because there's that nice blue, there's some yellow and pink and green, so hopefully I'll get those used up. That's one of the things I really want to use up in this kit. We shall see how that goes though. And then this is a sticker sheet from Bershka, which is a clothes shop, so these aren't really the best quality, but I really like them. They're a nice scripty font, so I might try to use some of those for my title or just accent pieces. Then I pulled my 2 sets of enamel dots, so I have the Dream in Color by Webster's Pages and then the Allison Craft #happy enamel dots. So I'm not in a hurry to use these because I love enamel dots and these are the only 2 sets I have. But I will be going to the States in a couple of months, so I probably going to pick up some more. So I don't really mind if I use them, but I don't really have to use them like I do these stupid chipboard sets. Look, they're just falling all over. They're not even sticky. Anyway, then I have, but they're pretty old, maybe that's why, I don't know. Then these are some printables from the Jen Scale shop, and these are the black and whites, and then this is the color version, so these might be some nice titles as well. And then I have my 2 favorite chipboard sets. So I have the Me and My Big Ideas. These are both Me and My Good Big Ideas Mamby chips. So this is like the family theme, and this is the vacation theme. So the family theme has some blues, some pinks, a black, some sort of a royal blue that maybe could be used with the navy color. So some pinks here, there are a little green piece down here. So I just throw that one in, and then this one, I am in love with this set, but there's this beautiful green glitter thing going on, and I just love it. And there's also a light blue, there's blacks, basically there's blacks, greens, and blues in here. Oh, there's also some yellows. So I might use these, we'll see, depending on what pictures I decide to scrap. But then I pulled these 2 sets of like this pink foil, yikes, I'm sorry guys, I can't talk. Florally, no, it's just flowers basically, and like a couple of butterflies. And we'll see if I can use some of these. So these, let's see, I am going to put these in with my alphas, and I'm just going to throw them in there. I'm not going to put them in a separate bag. because some of these are pretty big. So let's just do that quickly here. So there goes that. Now come the chipboard pieces. Let's see what else. Okay, let's add this and these here. Okay. Ah, yikes! I folded that piece. And then there's these. And like there's some loose pieces that I'm just not even gonna bother putting into that chipboard set because I'll see them. They're all gonna be in the baggie, so I will see them when I get around to scrapping. Let's put those in here as well. Okay. Then what else? So it's just a bunch of loose little bits and bobs now. So this is a flag that it's more of a creamish color, and my kit is mostly white. So I don't know if this will work, but I thought I might as well just put it in and see if it works. I'm gonna throw this into my little baggie of die cuts. And now let's see what's next. Okay, let's see washi tape. So I did pull in quite a few washi tapes, which is fine by me because I haven't used washi tape in quite a while, and it's about time I use some. Okay, I'm just pulling everything onto my desk here. Alright, so I have this nice mint green stripe. And these are mostly from Tiger. The ones that are not, I will mention. So this one's a navy blue polka dot. This one's a black with gold. And this one's not see-through. It's solid. Then there's this glitter tape that's silver. I have a pink glitter tape with silver polka dots. Then there's this awesome roll of a black and white stripe that I've used up quite a bit of. Let's see, this isn't washi tape, it's normal, it's like regular tape, but we'll see how that's going to work on a layout. It's just a purple and green stripe, and I thought it matched pretty nicely. And I haven't used that yet on a layout, so we'll see how that goes. Then I have these sets, these sort of tiny washi tapes. So there's a black and white stripe, there's a blue and black chevron, there's a pink and darker pink arrow, there's a yellow, black and hot pink polka dot, and then there's this one that has greens and blues on it, and then a light pink. And then something else that I really want to, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. So these are my two all-time favorite washi tapes. So this one, both of these are from the Outlaw collection by Fancy Pants. This one is a yellow sort of chevron, and then this one's an awesome black and white stripe. Okay, and then something else that I really want to get used up are these lace tapes. So these are again from Tiger, and I only have a few bits and pieces left. So I have some of the yellow, some of the pink, and some of the purple. So I'm hoping to use these up as well. So these ones are scallop, and they have bows on them. This one's a floral, and then this one is butterflies. And sometimes I see the butterflies and sometimes I don't, so I don't know if you can see that, but it's butterflies. So yes, that's washi tape. So I'm gonna throw all the washi tape in a little baggie as well. So when I make a layout, I know let's go do paper, and then I'll go through the embellishments and pull out the baggie with die cuts and then my stickers, and then little touches like washi tape for the end. Yikes, washi tape's rolling all over the place. Okay, I'm also going to throw this lace tape in here because nothing's going to happen to it if it's in there. It's on a plastic sheet, so it's not like it's going to get too crinkled. Okay, so everything goes in that little baggie. And then I have some paper clips. So I just pulled all of my paper clips because I wasn't in the mood to pick and choose because most of them match. So I have these beautiful gold triangle ones, which I love. These are from Tiger. All of these, no, these are from Tiger. And this is a little set from IKEA. So in here I've mixed up quite a few. So the arrows are IKEA, but the hearts and stars, which aren't, there's not a lot left, are from Accessorize. So there's pinks, greens, blacks, blues, a bit of purple, so I might be able to use a couple of those. And then there's these paper clips. So this is a different type of paper clip. I'm not sure what they're called. I think these are maybe bulldogs, and then these are just normal paper clips. I don't know. But there's some nice black and white fonts. There's these blue, greens, and a pink one. So maybe I'll try and use up some of those. So paper clips are going to go. Now they're nicely packaged, so I'm just going to leave them as is. And then I have a bunch of ribbons. So I have a green checker, and this is from Little, actually. That's a grocery store again. And then there's blue. Then there's purple, pink, hot pink, and light pink. So I'm just going to throw all of these in another baggie. Right here. Yes, this is getting it's a pretty long video. And then I also have this set of ribbons, which has that nice yellow, green, and pink, and they're summer themed, which works perfectly. And I haven't used them yet, so I'm going to throw them in there as well. And then last but not least, I have these bows. So these bows are from IKEA, and they're just little bows that have little foam on the back. And they're a really hot, bright pink. So I don't know if I'll be able to use them, but I'm going to try to. Okay, so while you see me putting away the last bits and bobs of my kit, I am going to mention, again, a few things. So, first of all, this kit is for the Rediscover Your Stash event over on Christina Sorge and Sarah Scraps YouTube channels and the Facebook event. So, to join all of those, visit their channels. And they'll direct you and tell you more about everything. And it's just a really fun thing to do. I think if you have the time, you should participate. So, yeah. And then also, as I said, I did the kit share now. And I'm going to do a layout share at the end of June. So this event finishes June 20th. So when that date arrives, I will film and upload a layout share. But process videos won't go up probably until July, or maybe even after July, because I have a couple of things planned then, and I don't know what I'm going to be able to post with using this kit. So I think that's about it. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see that layout share and process videos in the future, or any other kit shares I have on my channel. Also, if you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about it. So, okay, now I'm just going to quickly mention what I'm doing. So, I'm putting all of these little Ziploc baggies into the big embellishment bag here. And I'm also going to add these paper clips, and I'm also going to put in those letters once I repackage them. And then the tags I'm going to throw into the paper baggie. So as you can see, it's a pretty big kit, but I'm going to be using this for about 40 days. So there's that. And then I also have this little sequin. So I'm going to leave these sequins in this little pot, and I'm going to keep in my scrap closet. And just pull it out whenever I pull out my kit. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.